It's a world with many doors all under the one roof. Each one of those doors opens onto a different facet of working with the police. Whether you're looking for frontline action, undercover work, high-tech forensic operations, or helping people in your hometown, when you join the police you have the opportunity to follow the path that most interests you. It's a job where you can make a difference.
We do want, by the way, many more people coming forward from the ethnic minority communities of New Zealand for our police force. You may have noticed that we have a big recruitment campaign for police at the present time, and we need our force to be able to be responsive to our many communities. Now, I'm well aware that in many parts of the world, entering the police is not seen as an honourable profession because of levels of corruption and so on. In our country, it is an honourable profession. The ethos of the police is to serve the community, and you serve the community better if the community is represented within the force. So if you have young people, or even not so young people, because recruits seem to be accepted right up into what we might call the early middle age of 40s these days, and if you can run however many kilometres in however many minutes, please think of coming forward, because it is important to us that our force is responsible. I believe it's trying very hard.
I want to just support the promotion that's going on to encourage young people in different communities to join the police force. I know it's very important that we get a spread of people and real quality people going into our police force. From a local community perspective, my understanding is that the police are trying to recruit people as much as possible in local communities, and then possibly when they're trained they go back to those communities. So in my own community I've been out there encouraging local people to consider policing as a career.
The police as an organisation, I believe strongly in what they do. My other passion is obviously physical health and well-being, so I've combined the two and fortunately got the role in helping potential recruits get through.
You see it as your bit of contributing to the betterment of the society?
That's right, yeah. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it. Seeing people achieve, strive and succeed in the physical aspect is really rewarding for myself, yeah.
We want to see as many Asian potential police officers come forward as possible. I mean, this is a challenge to the Asian community. I mean, we're in a situation now where Asians have been coming to New Zealand for quite some time. We now have first and probably some second generation Asian families living in Auckland. We want to see them come forward and represent the communities that they're part of.
The Asian people have to come forward and apply. That's why we want to set up this seminar on the 3rd of October. To me, being an Asian officer in the police, you are able to serve your own people, your own community. You will be able to understand the cultures. Not only the language is easier, but understanding the culture is very important when we want to serve the community. And I'm actually quite grateful to the police because we want to recruit Asian people so as to represent the demographics of the population in Auckland. And here also, I would like to invite the elders, the family members, to encourage your children to come forward. And we invite the elders to come to the seminar as well, so as to give the support and encourage them to join the police. Because nothing is better than being able to serve your people with your culture. And not only that, by having more Asian officers in the police organization, I believe we are able to share our beautiful Asian cultures with the local police officers in the police organization as well.
I'd love for you to steer the good people towards the police, let them know the importance to the communities and to the different groups. It makes the job hard if we don't have the support of the community, and the numbers and the variety add to that support.
it's satisfying and contributing to nation building as well?
Oh, that's brilliant. It's if the community can see that we are looking at everyone and everyone's got the opportunity to police in New Zealand, it's just going to get rid of some of the silly things that happen in society these days.
The roles undertaken by police are preventative and rehabilitative. We want to stop people getting into trouble. We want to help them through if they are already in trouble. We want to keep people safe and save them when needed. Domestic disturbances, motor accidents and crime scenes are just some of the duties police officers undertake in the community. It's a full and varied job, and some police choose to make this their entire career focus. But there's a lot more on offer as well. Police can gain more qualifications and move up the ladder within the organisation. Officers are not only encouraged to undertake further studies to up the ante of the educational qualifications and career opportunities, they're even given time off to study and financial support to do it. A police officer might decide, for example, he or she wants to be part of the Criminal Investigation Branch, the CIB. To do that, you need to be at detective rank. And to get this, you need further study of law and practice, which can take 3 or more years. CIB detectives need to be both proactive and reactive. They work on all kinds of investigations: homicide, rape, extortion, serious property or violence crimes, drug dealing, undercover work, electronic operations work and other serious crimes.
Stay where you are! Stay where you are!
Dedication to teamwork combined with motivational skills are designed to result in prosecution of our most serious criminals. Tracking down offenders is an important part of policing. The police dog handler combines frontline police duties with training and working with dogs. A successful dog handler trains and relates to their dog, sometimes working as a separate team in jobs such as tracking and subduing offenders or locating missing people or property. Then there's the police air unit that gives officers the bird's eye view in investigation. The police helicopter Eagle supports ground staff in detecting crime as well as locating and tracking offenders. Closer to earth, forensic staff complete crime scene examinations. They locate evidence for later use in court. The forensic team is usually called in to preserve evidence that might be important in proving who committed an offence.
The police embraces all different cultures, and especially today there's not many Asians, if not any I don't think, which we would like to see more of in the future. And it is, as you can see, it is achievable for everyone, no matter what their background. Some people have to work harder than others, but they will get there in the end.
Once found, most suspects are arrested without the need for force, but police are prepared to handle violent reactions. Where there's an indication that firearms may be involved, the Armed Offenders Squad, the AOS, is called in. They are trained to bring potentially violent situations to a successful end with the least force possible. The public has a role to play too.
RTI2 from comms.
The Computer Assisted Resource Deployment, or CARD, is a system where police, both sworn and non-sworn, take calls from the public and respond as appropriate.
Please stand for honest judge.
Once a suspected offender is in court, it's the role of the police prosecutor to give all the relevant facts in the proper order. To bring a criminal to justice needs confidence and a good knowledge of the law and laws of evidence. That knowledge is gained through exams and a number of years' experience in policing roles.
I wouldn't still be doing it if I didn't love it. That's why I get up in the morning, that's what I do. I don't think of myself as coming to work to do police work, I think of myself as a policeman. And it's more a sense of what I am, not so much what I do.
And one of the other team members kicks you after you score a goal.
Police don't just deal with crimes. One of their important roles is to prevent them. For example, police work with teachers and parents on in-classroom programs such as YES, to prevent children committing offences, teaching fundamental rights and wrongs, child safety and DARE, the drug awareness program. Sadly, it doesn't always work, and the police youth aid section works with young people under the age of 18.
What class are you meant to be in at the moment? French. What time does that go to?
They work with families and a variety of social agencies to turn the situation around. Search and rescue of missing persons is another important police job. The Police Search and Rescue Squad consists of members who have other duties but who are called on for their special abilities.